Welcome back to Mastering the Young Band. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about beginner tuba embouchure formation. If you have not watched my trombone video yet, that's really the best one to start out with. I go into more detail and more in depth with the brass embouchure formation, tubing, and different things I do with beginners. So I recommend you watch that video first. It's the trombone, beginner trombone embouchure video, and then come back to this one just for specifics about the tuba. So, the tuba, just like the other brass instruments, trumpet, horn, and trombone, I use the same system. So we use a locker mirror in our left hand, 2 fingers and a thumb. Step 1 is to lick, and that gets our embouchure ready. Step 2, we say toe. Now with tubas, what we do when we say toe is we just talk about getting the lip down. I honestly don't spend too much time on toe, we just go toe. And we just talk about how you're opening your jaw, you're getting your lip down just a little bit. I don't spend too much time on toe with tuba because you don't want to have them overstretch. So step 1 is lick. Step 2 is toe. It just kind of opens your jaw, gets their lip just a little flat, not too bad. Step 3 is And when I show them what the is, you can see the dry part of your lips. And then I have them feel the inside of their lips, the wet part. Now, what I tell my tuba players, now I'm able to start my tubas in a 3-week program before the year starts. So I have just tubas for 3 short weeks. But we talk about how the tuba embouchure and the tuba vibration is different than the other brass instruments in that you are buzzing initially on the wet part of your lips. So when I demonstrate it to them, I say toe, or I say lick, toe, and I just show them that loose vibration. I don't have them necessarily do it without the mouthpiece because I don't want them to form any weird habits without the back pressure. So what we do after they have their lick, toe, and I show them the loose vibration on the wet part of the lips, I give them their tubes and the mouthpiece. We talk about the rim, the cup, and the stem, just like I do on trombone. And for me, this tube, this landscape tubing for tuba is the same as the large shank trombone mouthpiece. You can use the same tube. When you go to the hardware store, if you're gonna get tubes, take a tuba mouthpiece, trombone, take all your mouthpieces, just to make sure they fit. But this one that I found, this one is actually for drip irrigation, and it works for the large shank trombone, and it also works for tuba. You can see it's not a real thick tube. This one can bend pretty easily. So we put the tubes in, I teach them to push and twist. And then the first note we get is really, it's a concert F, and I usually drone right away, believe it or not, with tuba. So I will drone an F on my harmony director on the lower octave. Sometimes I'll do it in octaves, by the way. I'll set the metronome at 72, and then I demonstrate it for them. Lick, toe, metronome's on, droning an F. And then we try it together. We go I play, you play. Just a warning, beginners, sometimes they can only go 2 counts at 72 to get the vibration. The biggest things, what's more important, is that they don't puff their cheeks to vibrate on the wet part of their lips. They're breathing through their nose. I do have tubas also, like the other brass, breathe in through their nose. That way they're not always resetting their embouchure. And if they can get close to the pitch, I'm really happy. You'd be surprised how beginners, when they vibrate, a lot of times they vibrate on that F when that drone is going, their ears, and it's really amazing how they can do it. So I drone that F, we do a lot of back and forth on that F. As they get more comfortable in a week or 2, they are able to start getting closer to that 4-count vibration. Second step, just like I do with the other brass instruments, is a siren. I'll drone an F and a B flat. I'll demonstrate it for them. What I talk about is you're going from a loose, wet vibration, a fairly loose, to very loose. And we talk about our air going straight, and then it slowly starts going up, and you open your jaw. As you do that, that helps you to get the note. So we go back and forth vibrating, where I go from the F to the B flat. 1, 2. 1, 2, and breathe. They do it back. Just a warning, that first time, a lot of them aren't going to get the B flat. 1, 2, and breathe. They do it back. It typically takes my tubas about 2 weeks before they can start getting really good at vibrating that low B flat. You'll of course still get some freaky kids that do it right away. The big thing to look for in beginner tuba when they're going to that low B flat, make sure they're getting it by the jaw and their air direction going up. Not the cheek puff. About half a tuba is when they go that low B flat, they right away, they puff their cheeks, and you want to teach them to not get that low B flat by puffing. It's all about their air direction, their jaw, and then of course the looser vibration. So we go from the concert F, we do the siren F to B flat, and then of course when we go to the instruments, they love doing it on the instrument because it feels easier compared to playing it on the tube. And we talk about that. I'll say, hey, if you can vibrate this F and B flat on the tube, when you get on your instrument, it's awesome. And so we just start there on that F to the B flat with the tuba, talking about the vibration on the wet part of the lips and making sure they don't puff. Tuba, more than any instrument, the kids want to puff on that low B flat. Don't let them. They have to look at their mirrors. They have to use it through the slow vibration in their air direction. So hope you found that useful. That's how I start my beginning tubas. Feel free to check out my website, MikePerezBand.com, as well as my Instagram is Mastering the Young Band. I'll be announcing when new videos are out, as well as new resources that I post on my website. Take care.